Hey everyone. Day 21. Hard to believe. Day 21. Yeah. I was a slacker. I took off the long weekend, so I haven't had a video since last Thursday. And then even last Thursday, I didn't even do a video. I just recorded my friends. So I have a lot to say, but I really actually just have one central thought that has actually been haunting me, growing within my mind. I've been obsessed with for at least a week, and it's like Inception. Inception really does work because this tiny seed of an idea implanted in my head, and it's just grown and grown and grown and grown. I don't know where it came from. I mean, I'm just nonstop, like many of us, reading headlines and news and Facebook feeds and group chats and all these sorts of things. And, I think what we're very familiar hearing now is, oh, unprecedented times, the new normal, a whole new era of society, the world will never be the same. Yeah, that's all true. And I think we spend a lot of time thinking about that. But here's a thought that I've just been kind of obsessed with, which is we are going to be telling this story for the rest of our lives. And like really be telling the story for the rest of our lives. And it's hard to imagine because right now we're just trying to live day to day. And it seems like, we have so many challenges, seems like a big deal, seems like a lot of time, but we're going to look back and we're going to talk about 2020, or we're going to talk about the spring, summer of 2020. And we are going to be telling this story to, we're going to compare notes to our friends, our colleagues. We're going to be telling our children, our grandchildren, like this is really big. So I've been thinking a lot about this. And really, my thought is, what kind of story do you want to tell? Because we all have the ability to influence our stories, even if we've lost jobs, even if we're, having struggles. Are you going to want to tell your kids or future generations, like, yeah, remember global lockdown, and I was just got really bored watching Netflix, right? Or is your story going to be about how you connected with some people in a different way? I'm hearing lots of stories about that, about how people are connecting with friends and family and strangers and other things. Is your story going to be about, you taking time to reflect on your life and not even life? Shout out to Julian, to society, reimagining society and what we think politics should look like and how our country should be run. Is it going to be a time where you get in touch with a part of yourself that you've lost? I meditated last week for the first time in, I don't know, over a decade, maybe longer. And, these are all great stories that I'm going to be really excited to tell people about for the rest of my life. When I'm 80, I'm going to really enjoy telling all the neighborhood kids about, hey, there was a time when we were really worried about toilet paper. So whatever you're going through, whatever is happening, I'm sure we all have little tidbits. And that's just the thought I want to share with you today is you are going to be talking about this time for the rest of your life. And how do you want to be talking about this time? And what can you do today? What can you do tomorrow to impact that? So I'm hoping this ship is a big inspiration. This is no matter what you've done with the first month of quarantine or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever it's been for you, we still have a little ways to go, right? And so you have the opportunity to change your story and to influence your story, just like Liam is always influencing mine as he's reading his stories. So happy Monday. I know it was a great, gloomy, doom Monday for a lot of people, but just think about how you're going to feel about this time period 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And I hope you can find some inspiration in that. And I hope that me getting this out will allow me to stop having inception here where I'm just getting consumed by this idea. So happy Monday. Talk to you soon.